No patience for seasick pirates. Heavy Jackman, what kind of pirate cannot suffer the sway of the ocean? A new proof for far-flung shores? Listen, well, I have a task for you. Go first to Okuma below, and we're going to see for him medicine for men of the earth. Then to quick escape here, and that hapless don't been known as rich of fate. Quickly. You strike with a strong, capable, and vigil. I have a job for you, Westerner, and if you are courageous as well. On the far beach to the west lies the carcass of Gaia, feathered with arrows. I would have you go and retrieve those, which may still be of use. While you are about it, I would be glad if you were to butcher a sail for me. A very good mate in good tales, you know? If I did say you need to be courageous, story I meant to the beast was young, not meant to be surprised if an angry mother mourns its child. You. Have you seen the vulnerable quad of an Arua, a new recruit, or to patrol the north edge of Okuru? He's late in returning. And the strange boy was, quiet and brilliant, reluctant to speak once spoken to first, better than a fool who never holds his tongue, perhaps. Much as I enjoy dragging him back by the ear, I cannot. Duty compels me to remain. You, on the other hand, have no such obligations. Calling the battles at F1 for Massin, my very best is yours for the taking. How helpful the law of this don't. And I'm able to song say a true Confederate could raise dozens of ships while on this coast. Mayhap this one should return whence he came. No. Why does it shift and shudder still? I'm gonna hear they looked at me for resources options. Why would you ought to run the world stable emotionalist once more? There are times that feel me. You may tell her that I will change my duties as soon as I am able. Who are you? Do not like a woman of the Confederacy. Forgive me, 'twas but yesterday we bid farewell to one another. I was worried she might have lost her way. Later to rest in a bone, pushed her out until the current claimed it, for the sea is our home now and ever after. But those sent thither with burdened hearts, I drift back to shore, it is said. Out concerned for her comrades, she strove to earn far more than her keep. She hunted rare and deadly game in treacherous waters and lost her life for it. But my vigil is ended. Her vessel has not returned to Okanaro. She has made peace with this life and has placed her faith in us to live on. Well, I'm glad. You have caught midwife son, perhaps a sort of young glowing corpse? Yes. I say I did not mistrust you. Thank you for your help. Would that I could have tended to my own kill, but such is life. I pity the means that delicious as it is nutritious. Under normal circumstances, we are not our hunting goals. Yukai's game, but as you might have heard, these were not normal circumstances. Yours too must be reused when possible. A print measure becomes necessary at last. But ye pass in day, our fortune grows more uncertain. But this day we shall uphold deadlies, and in that we must take solace. And wayward travelers need not risk the ire of Angel Gukai by wandering near my neglected kill. A strange sigh passes up. I said something odd? No matter. Thank you again for your aid. So, what am I reporting? Do you find him napping on the beach or some such? What? All this time he's staying watch for the funerary vessel? Huh. So rarely does he give voice to us. I had no idea our consort's death had affected him so much. Too quick was I to judge him. It's good that you wanted my Sid, else I might have misspoken and made a fool of myself. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Yay! We can level up. Okay, so we will go and do that first. The Donald was raised in the mountains of Homeland. The first time he saw the sea was after he fled his homeland and came to us. He tossed and turns to sleep, and when he takes to the water, it's not long before he can stand no longer. The whole grow accustomed to his life. He has heard of the first after all. The captain, too, was once of Noma, though he cast aside all aside 25 years ago when the Imperials took his lands and the lives of his parents and his brothers. Oof. I'm say it with each trauma. That's trauma, darling. Perhaps you too will master tithe and join us today. I was seeking for a proof before, but I know your tale now. Hands to unfold it all. Think of my offer, Westerner. You may find the small joys in the land, but the sea holds salvation. See, no, I get it, but the thing is, you've been busy, haven't you? And now you're here to ask if I need help with anything? Now that you mention it. Lately, we've had trouble with ravenous sharks that have been leaping out of the water and making off for fish. Damnest thing, I know, but you wouldn't doubt it if you saw it. I gotta calm them regularly. So happens I started putting myself there before you came along. Still, the more the merrier. If you can kill 2 or so, that would be enough. I can feel these rumfishes bait. I'll not be near them. Oh, maybe see if you can't find the other group. They've been longer than I like. Something tells me that there's a reason as to why that is. Hello. Oh, Tommy, be pretty. They didn't know why my jumpy hadn't come along. Your parents and I got separated fled. You haven't seen them, have you? And before the Kojin started chasing us, their leader asked us if we were Doman. They're yoked to casters. I know. At first it's sorry, now this. I've got to tell Rasho and the others. Catchers, huh? Alright, let's go talk to Ella there. You'll never guess what I heard. Oh, there, I heard you went shark hunting? We too do a fair share of beast calling, though I think we've made a stronger impression when she bested a drunken pirate in a sparring match. Of course she did. Of course. Why wouldn't she? Fastest knockout to date, I'm told. I should like to think we have processed for a better. Why do I got the feeling it's something important to tell me? Because I do. Kodan mercenaries rounding up Doman Confederates? Surely Yotsu has crossed the line now. Must go speak with Fasho immediately. Even he cannot deny that this changes everything. At least I'd like to think that he cannot. I mean, it's going to affect him. So, I can't imagine. And that he won't want to do something about it.
Our most compassionate acquaintances return. For your deeds, we owe you many thanks. But something tells me our thanks are not sufficient. The strange thing is, I was certain you understood our position. And yet here you are with that same look in your eyes, and those same words upon your lips, I'll wager.
I speak only the truth. The Confederacy will not be spared Yotsu's wrath. You have always known this, that one day you would have no choice but to stand up to the Empire. I say to you that day is today, and come once more to ask that you join us in the fight.
How convenient that recent events should lend such credence to your claims. Tell me, do death and destruction always follow in your wake?
Honestly? Yeah. It kinda does.
You know this. We all know this.
I mean, yes, we had no part, but it does follow in our wake.
They came and took our Doman brothers. They will torture them for her sport. Murder them for her satisfaction. So we attack and get butchered for our trouble, or do naught and let them have their pound of flesh. If this be our choice, I say we suffer the ignominy. We endure. We survive. There is no better path. Until the day our enemy is grown weaker and we stronger, there can be no retribution. We will wait for a sign. Such is the judgment.
Okay, what kind of sign do you need here?
So that's it then. You're just going to abandon them to her. They'd die for you, you know, for the Confederacy. They would die for you, but you wouldn't even think to risk your lives for theirs.
I have one last idea, if you will allow. I'm afraid it's not very good as ideas go. It's exceedingly reckless, in fact, and you may well come to despise me for ever having suggested it. Assuming we survive.
Alice, what is it?
Please, do you trust me?
Yes, but tell me what your plan is. Oh, I love these options. Do you even need to ask? Ask me again later. Gosh. I mean, I don't distrust you, Alize, but I don't have the same level of trust in you as I do your brother. You were gone for like pretty much 2 whole expansions. Well, both are good. Both are good. I'm not gonna, like, don't get me wrong here. Both are really good. But, great options. I like it. However, ask me again later.
We can't stand by and let innocent people suffer, here or anywhere else. I'll do whatever it takes.
Then let us roll the dice.
Like, trust you?
If it's a sign you want, we shall give you one. One rousing enough to make you drive every Garlean out of Isari without a second thought. You are wary of invoking the ire of the Imperial forces stationed in Dome, correct? Know then that once we have rescued our comrade and freed Isari, we mean to liberate the nation as a whole. You will doubtless require assurances that we are capable of achieving this, and that is only fair. Accordingly, we shall demonstrate our seriousness by depriving the Garleans of a key ally, the Kojin.
Ah, I see where this is
What,
going.
3 of you, just like that?
I'm an econ slayer, sir.
Actually, my esteemed colleague here will attend to it on her own. But the how of it is not your concern, only the outcome.
Yep, okay. I think we're getting into a
If we
primal
succeed,
fight.
you help us liberate Isari.
I'm very interested in seeing what it is.
A simple enough wager, if you have the stones for it.
The little miss does make it hard to refuse, does she not?
Words are air. We will weigh you by your deeds.
That's fine. Look, all we need is for you to say you agree to our terms. That's it. That's all we need from you guys. Oh, meal. Cool. So alone you will deal with the Kojin. If you're set upon this course, I shall give you a word of advice. The two factions have the Kojin. The mercenaries who serve the Empire belong to the Red. Those who belong to Blue are the traitors. They have made no pact with the Imperials, so maybe you won't aid your cause. Seek the Blue on the Isle of Becco. There you'll find a cave. The rest is up to you. Thank you, Captain. We shall endeavor not to keep you waiting over long for your sign. Right then, let's head for... Wait, where's Leaves? We cannot leave without her. New outfit? That is at least my plan. Well, what is it? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to have a think. You were worried we won't be able to live up to our promises. Well, that's all. I'm very frustrated I didn't think of it first. Yeah, I'm not far ahead of way with words. They knew how to inspire people. How to bring them together. I always hoped I might have something that me too, but I'm starting to think I don't. What am I even doing here? Please, you. God, listen to me. I don't even know where that came from. Forget I said anything. Well, takes us to go Imperials to fight and friends to save, and we're not gonna get any of it done by sitting around here moaning, right? Right? Before we traveled here, I was in Mussolosa visiting a friend, a young child who'd been through a great deal. Oh. Is that Cobalt child? What's there here or there, I suppose? Anyway, on the back, I passed it. A pastry which sold some of the most exquisite looking tarts I'd ever seen. I've always preferred cookies, to be honest, but nevertheless, I decided to stop and try one. I'll treat you one when it's still over. Leave too, I won't take no for an answer. What about you, Stola? We'll never hear the end of it. Is you like really into sweets or something? Alright, Stola can come too once she's better. Deal? Good. Then let's hurry, shall we? We have a million things to do before then. I think this is the Isle of Becco. That, to be honest, looks the same to me as however any other islands around here. Asha said there was a cave that leads us to their village. We decided to search further inland. Aha! Cutscene time!
Is that light I see up ahead?
Yep.
We appear to be standing inside a giant bubble. 5 of 12. I think we're on the seabed.
Woohoo!
Well, well. I thought I heard familiar voices.
Hey, Soraban!
Soraban, what are you doing here?
He probably lives here?
What a curious question. I live here.
Exactly.
Then this is the home of the Blue Kojin.
Just so. I bid you welcome to Tamamizu.
It's impressive. Also, I don't know if I said this before, but I think these, with the exception of maybe the Sylphs, these guys are my favorite. They're definitely in my top 3. Unfortunately, mention that. We should find a familiar face in this place. We should tell Stormblood about our situation. If anyone can help us, it's him. Well, tell my friends, what strange ties bear you to our home? Was indeed a most dire predicament, but perhaps an opportunity for us to yet craft in our profitable arrangement. Very well, I shall introduce you to our lawyer, Butchin, but it will be up to you, however, to present your case. That's fine. Hello.
Welcome, guests. Gratitude to you for aiding Soroban in his negotiation.
All right, yes, that's how we met.
We thank you for your hospitality, honored elder. Pray forgive me my brevity, but I wish to discuss an urgent matter.
And by you, you mean me.
So, you seek to compel our Red Brothers to forego hostilities for a time.
That'd be nice.
That's right. We know your two clans have your differences, but what with you being brothers and all, we thought you might be able to share some secret knowledge or something.
From far above, you have journeyed here in search of our wisdom. You shall have it.
Yes, wisdom. Don't worry, you don't have to
All
fight.
Creation is a tapestry through which the divine is interwoven. Kami are legion, and they can be found in the great and the small. Though they come and go as they please, they favor certain vessels. The ancient, the precious.
Is this some explain? Is this like their view of primals in the Far East?
We Kojin covet these vessels, these treasures. We go forth and bring them home to keep them safe and bask in their divinity. They bring prosperity and joy.
Are you
to
referring
our
to
large
crystals?
Yet, how are we to seek these treasures above if we made enemies of the Garlean Empire, powerful and far-reaching as they are? Wiser to join with them. So resolved the Red Kojin.
Cautiously and carefully, for the Garleans are blind to the divine, nor will they suffer their subjects to see. So the Red masquerade as mercenaries who seek money and power, and never speak of their faith in the presence of their masters.
Interesting.
To honor the divine, they deny it. A twisted and misguided path.
So if we could convince them, so if we managed to convince the Red Kojin to join us, and like with the promise of like getting their divine treasures and whatnot, well, that might work. It's either gonna be that or we're gonna have to fight. I'm feeling like we might have to fight a primal in a bit.
Aye. Kami will not abide such foolishness. This they shall learn to their sorrow. While our Red Brothers live by the sword, we Blue Kojin uphold the old ways, engaging in trade and valuing peace.
What if we manage to persuade them to join us?
Men distinguish not between our clans, and judgment for the doings of the Red falls unjustly upon the Blue. Thus do men grow more and more reluctant to deal with us, denying us our treasures. This cannot continue.
On that point, we are in agreement. You are willing to aid our cause, then?
There is a way that the Red may be driven to retreat into their shells. But to share with you this knowledge is to reveal secrets of the divine. Assurance.
So more tasks.
A bargain struck.
Well said, Elder. In great crises is great profit to be had.
Delight not overmuch in such things, Stormblood. Now, tell our guests what must be done.
As you wish.
Well, I've no idea what we've gotten ourselves into, but so far so good, right?
Yeah, I was like, we're gonna shrug. Listen well, my friends. We require your assistance with the search of priceless treasure, the Yasaku no Magatama. This jewel is both sacred of Kojin relics and was in the possession of Hishigashi until they decided to present to the Guardians in a gesture of conciliation. The Red will not abide this, and so they plotted to seize the vessel, bear it to their Imperial Masters. Alas, though they succeeded in ensuring chaos, the Magnum was lost to the sea. We wish to recover the second jewel before our brothers. However, were we to come in conflict with them, it would be problematic. Therefore, we turn to you. So he wants to search us for this treasure of yours? I'm not sure how we're supposed to do that without, you know, drowning? Fear not. There is a ritual I can form to imbue your bodies with Drink a bow. A powerful blessing, but first you must prepare offerings for the sea. I require twisted ruble coils, several fist-sized snail shells, and freshly harvested no, I'm not even gonna say that. Because I can't pronounce it. That's quite a shopping list. I will see to the shells. Ladies can look for a car of blood. Would you go find this beast and relieve it of its carapace? Oh, have you the carapace? Yes. That's fine there. The comedy show we must please, I'm sure. I got the ruby coral you wanted. Nine the sinks well shells. They are about the size of my fist, though I realize now you may have meant yours. These shall more than suffice for our purpose. Next we shall make ready to present them to the sea and perform the ritual. Once that's been completed, you'll be able to move freely from the depths and find the find that weapon. Curiosity, how large is the sacred jewel of yours? Oh, it's a jewel. Unless it's far or too large to be carried by the three of us, how are we supposed to even find it? The ruby of the sea is not exactly small. Ha ha ha, surely you realize we have been searching this whole time. The area we wish you to explore is by a small fraction of the ruby sea. Alright, I scoured most of the seabed near and within our turret to no avail. All that is remains is the region to the west. I shall also soon know so can provide you with better guides than we. You would do well to visit them first. Jealous, you mean the Kojin aren't the only ones living there in the sea? Of course not. The Ryan have been here as long as I can remember. She's totally the overseer. I believe contain more when you arrive. We are getting ahead of ourselves. We have what to carry out the ritual. So, Ray, my friends explore a world unlike any you have ever known. Now let's go to the western part of the village where the water twists and turns, and there complete our preparations for the ritual. You know, okay, we should probably go and we could teleport back here, but I feel like Now is probably just the best time to come and start that quest. Alright, oh look, I have a letter for you that arrived at the inn. It's from Mako, the high Hingen samurai came all the way here seeking Mosai. Can't imagine what this might be about. Let's find out, shall we? Dear Lord, I pray this letter finds you well and you will receive your kindness when we first met. I'll write with you in the hopes to depend upon your kindness once more. You will recall I told you we got Sumon's growing faction of insurgents. Upon return to Kagane, I am dismayed to find that its influence has spread to alarming proportions. Outbreaks of violence have become a regularity, and the men and the women of the however you pronounce that, struggle to maintain order. Each day we fight, and each day our strength is shorn further. The enemy, it shames me to say, completely has our measure. I shall speak plain. We are in desperate need of aid, and I beseech you to lend your katana to our cause. Master Messiah's last people, your skills would help us to turn the rising tide. I know full well if I ask much of you, to journey halfway across the world involving a struggle not your own. Yet I ask I must, for should the Baku fall, the realm will be plunged to chaos, and innocent people will be subjected to untold suffering. With all my being, I pray that you will answer our call. Ere long we shall meet again in Kagame. Yours sincerely, Makoto. First and final peoples put against each other. There's certainly poetry in that, and you can take comfort in the knowledge that you are fighting on the side of justice. As Makoto writes, though, so lots to ask such as yours to make, but from also opinion, I reckon you should do it for the old man, if for no one else. Sorry, yet yours is not to my face because foreign guests I take it. My apologies, but she's not in Hamster Savage. She was presently on a mission to Sagaki, where insurance are mean in secret. However, they are late to return. I must confess I grow worried. I would go and find them myself, but I cannot abandon my post. Might I ask you to go on my sip? Sure. Oh God, it's really you. I do not know how to thank you, Lilith. We caught wind of a secret and started me and came here hoping to learn stuff about other plans, but they were the ones who knew of ours. They were expecting us and laid a trap before we knew what was happening. We Higgins led by rigid caste system, wherein one standard of society is invented rather than inherited rather than earned. My comrade, he hailed from a poor farming village. His family grew scarcely enough to pay their lord his dues. It was all they could do to not to starve. Or to skip starving with birth, he saw a new life in Kagame, a more progressive district where a man may yet rise above a station. Became a samurai, hopes that he might one day have the power to bring about change. Change to a rational system that holds people hostage to their birth. Souls such as him make up the Seskugami, those raised with a plow in hand and not by blade. You will find none among us born into a samurai family. Ours is a ragtag band gathered from the lower rungs of society. Yet, for our desperate origins, we are patriots all. Usagana's chorus, too, claim to be patriots, but in order to bring about their change, they would soon see as our nation razed to the ground. As with any nation, Higashi is not free of problems, far from it. But should the Bakufolk be toppled, the great lords would rise against each other and bid for power. The realm would be transformed into a battlefield, and another age of blood would reign. If we are to prevent this, if we are to protect the peace, Yusatsu must not be allowed to succeed, no matter the cost. Forget me, now's not the time to hold forth on my passions. I shall bear my comrade back to the barracks. Pray, join me there. Well, I wish you know our plans. The loss of Khan repeats us. We are grateful for Ko's protection. She has told me all. As Master Most says, apparently your blade will be most welcome in these dire times. Love, pray allow me to confirm your intent. By coming to Kagame, may we take it to mean that you will aid us in our fight. Yes. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Our cause is a much bolstered for your blade. Without further ado, I will introduce you to our captain. However, there is one thing I must ask of you. Pray keep the fact that you are Master Musagi's pupil to yourself. It may make little sense to you, but that you shared a master with the one to kill would mark you for suspicion. That's simply the way of it in our culture. Lieutenant Shayden alone is the proof that understands. But few are as open-minded as him. It occurs to me I've yet to introduce him. As Makoma says, I'm Shiden, Lieutenant of the Zesku Sagami, and may I apologize for our orders pension for procedure. When I sent you to find Makoma, said I cannot leave our post due to a prior duty, tending to the whims of a visitor and dignitary. Present in business, as you no doubt appreciate. Now, if you'll wait just a moment, I'll bring Captain Congo hither. I present to you Lefkon, who has journeyed from far away Eorzea to aid our cause. Though she is not of our land, I have witnessed her skill at arms firsthand, and I have every confidence that she will prove an invaluable ally. Captain! You would have us trust her lives to honor. For all we know, she is one of Yugasu's or even an Imperial spy. Captain, please, let us go on return. I personally vouch for her identity and shall assume all responsibility for her actions. Should her origin give you cause to doubt, you would do well to doubt all of us, the sons of dollars and natives, farmers and laborers, and all the company know what else. Very well, but my words are a single misstep and I will cut you down. Forget the captain, my friend. He holds himself responsible for all our losses, and we're fighting a losing battle. In spite of our best efforts, we're no closer to ascertaining Yugasu's whereabouts, nor do we know the full extent of its operations. In the light of the recent ambush, I feel there is a breach in our security. If we had not problems enough, His Excellency the Tsar, one of our nation's most powerful men, has chosen this juncture to come to Kagani on an embassy visit. Yugatu will surely look to wreak for Arcados, and it falls to the Shigami to keep our honored guests hale and whole. We will be out in force to providing security. I pray that we can rely on your blade as well. I too must beg your forgiveness for the captain's outrage, but not to show for our efforts, he grows ever more irritable. Now then, I must return to my duties. We have no task for you at present, but in the case of emergency, pray remain near and with your katana at hand. Alright. He dove into the water a moment ago, said to wait here until he returned.
It is done. Your offerings have been given to the sea. The ritual can begin at last. Come and stand before me, my friends.
I'll go. Why not?
Yes, yes. Listen to my words, and let all else wash away. Listen to my words, and feel them flow into your heart. At first a trickle, then a flood. O Kami of the fathomless waters of the fallen, the ascended, the flowing, and the becalmed, caretakers of the shallows and of the depths. Receive of us our meager offerings, cleanse these ones of earth and stone, and grant them your blessing, that they might drink deep of the divine. The ritual is complete, my friends. You may now breathe in the depths as you
Okay,
would
and
on
is
land.
this temporary or permanent?
Strange. I don't feel any different. Are you sure it worked?
Reasonably. The blessing does have its limits, of course. While it will allow you to dwell in the depths, it will not help you traverse them.
I can swim well enough. How about you, Alize?
Oh, like a fish, in contrast to my doggy-paddling brother.
Oh, so maybe it's a good reason we didn't bring Alfie.
Somehow, the boy just isn't very buoyant.
What is this angle?
Skilled or no, your bodies are ill-suited to the sea. Your cause demands alacrity, and you shall have it.
Aw, thanks.
But first, let us take to the water.
Alright. Oh, that looks fun. Oh, good. Please tell me I don't actually have to swim this area. Because that would be great.
Incredible. I could swear I was breathing air.
Now I shall summon for you noble steeds of great strength.
Yeah! Let's go! Can I get these as mounts? Yeah, I want it as a mount, please.
Wow, look at them. I bet they could take us all the way to the deepest depths of the sea.
And so they may. After we've won over the Confederacy, rescued Kosetsu, and liberated your respective homelands.
Should you become parted from your steeds, return to me, and I shall
Ah, so I do gotta traverse the sea. Alright.
friends, and may the Kami speed you on your way.
We'll find that treasure in no time. Come on!
This must be the rival village Stormblood told us about. Right then, let's see if they can't help us find the college's mission jewel. Underwater emotes. Okay, cool. Monk weapon. It's just lost you to the overseer should be around here somewhere. I dare say one of the looks might be able to point us in his direction. But now that I look around, I'd say a distinct impression we're not welcome here. Well, that's not our problem. I'm blind. So, this is our man. Leave this place and I return. We have no need of wide-eyed wanderers. So, our name is sir. My name is Lise, and these are my friends, Lilith and Alize. We're looking for the officer, Sinachos Genose. That's you, isn't it? Koja the Blue sent you hither, did they? I don't ever, you're no ever claim to be one. I'm High Priest of Shishu of the Violet Tides, Sushashri. So you are the man we're looking for. Great. We need your help. We're looking for this jewel called the Yaso Kimono. Stop. I don't hear no more. We'll suffer no outside troubles on our sector, especially those who will be treasure hunters. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Why, so there will be no dango for dinner. I can do not to aid you. Say again, leave this place and never return. Apparently, sir, you might concern to tell And sent to tell us of your village and why you are so loved to even show us the most basic courtesy. It is our sanctuary, under the benevolent rule of the Ruby Princess, Sovereign of May we reign and enjoy humble yet fulfilling lives. It was always so. Long ago, our forebears were driven from their ancestral lands. Beneath the moors, they sought refuge from the ravages of war, and here they flourish. All that we are, our culture, our traditions, was born of the sea, as was I. Though we have engaged others in diplomacy, it has ever been with utmost caution. I saw ancient independence are essential to preserving our way of life. So it was when Doma fell, 25 years past, the Red Princess in her wisdom decreed that we would take no part. As it was, so ever shall it be. Forever and ever apart. Forgive me, I understand now how highly you value your way of life, and how you will suffer none to danger it. You may be sure that we have no desire to do so, and I would hope that we have given you no cause to assume otherwise. You have not, but this changes nothing. Regardless of your intentions, not my place to break with tradition. I must consider the wishes of all who call this place home. For me to defy their will and permit others to remain would be a gross betrayal of my responsibilities. Please do not ask this of me. Thank you for your time, sir. Alright, let's talk with her. So it continues. In our village and our death here. There and Garrett, this is not the only place with the walls. Start to wonder if this was a huge mistake. You also couldn't have known we would take this long. I only hope he's still alive. Oh? Cutscene? Ah! So we're seeing how he's doing. Ooh, that was blood. That's blood. Okay.
I tire of this filthy tavern, and it's still filthier clientele.
Then, ma'am, don't stay here.
Scant reward for your treachery, aye. A painted woman of your rich experience deserves a better class of customer.
Oh, name calling. Is that what we've been reduced to?
Orphan of the Nayuri. Widow of Sashihai. What joy it must have brought you to be revenged upon us all.
Who voices this guy? Because he sounds so familiar to me.
Not enough. Not nearly enough. My appetite for your agony is as an abyss. Bottomless. Insatiable.
Sounds like a miserable existence then.
Before you die, you will cry and beg and prostrate yourself upon the earth. You will crawl on your belly through the muck and the piss and debase yourself for my amusement. All of you. But you think you are made of sterner stuff? Rather than have him beat you, mayhap I should have my oath go and fetch your master's head.
What? Wait. His master is dead? No,
Oh.
sure.
Poor Lord Cayenne. Kami rest his soul. noble leader of a fallen nation. A fine puppet he made for the Viceroy, for a time. 25 years he was content to serve his masters as a dog. And then everyone had to rise up and get themselves killed. Tell me, how did it feel to fail him that day? To live with the disgrace of his death?
Wait. Wait, wait, okay. Hold on. So, he said that Gary went to go find their master. That's why he separated. She was very creepy. I'm sorry for this visual for anyone who would just... But he said that's why they got separated, and like this girl is hunting him. However, she's making it seem like this dude is dead. So like, I feel there's some sort of miscommunication going on here, and I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure either, because, yeah, I know I'm not misremembering, hey, I'm going after my mouth. I'm going to meet up with you, Gary. He's after to find our master. Remember that much. So either this dude lied to us, or she's trying to trick him.
Not that you were a stranger to living with disgrace, of course. In the, what was it? 25 years since you were humiliated and tossed into an imperial jail? You had plenty of time to get used to it. Oh yes, I heard the stories. About the samurai who would do anything to return to his master's side, even if it meant pledging his blade to his sworn enemy. They say he walked with death, that he slew 1,000 men in the Empire's name. Truly a tale for the poets.
I do not deny my sins, but I will not be reproached by the likes of you.
Interesting.
Oh, I mean not to reproach you, but to praise you. You're a survivor, samurai. Just like. So, let us not dwell on the past, you and I, and instead give thought to the future. To wit, I would ask you again to help me resolve this vexing matter of Doma's missing heir. Living or dead, it makes no difference, really. But the Garleans are most insistent that we put this problem behind us. And I know you helped him flee. So tell me.
Oh, okay. So, I get it now. Now, so, Lord Head is not the master that this dude once served.
Dismay, the details escape me at present. Mayhap your dog could jog my memory.
Get on with it, and mark me, brute. There is no limit to how far you can fall.
Of all the bloody stupid. Ah! When I get back to Eorzea, I'm gonna find that little shite, and I'm gonna make her pay.
Are you referring to me or to the that other the Alamegan that's siding with the Garlean Empire. Wonderful. Well, with that out of the way, and unfortunately, well, I say unfortunate, that's not really the case. But, yeah, we must, yeah, oh, yeah, it is kind of unfortunate, but yes, it is time to call it here, fortunately. As much as I wish it were otherwise, it is getting late and I've got dishes to do, so yeah, that is it for the stream. Yeah, until next time, bye.